Throughout his 18-year NFL career, cameras always focused on Peyton Manning.
Congrats, man.
One of the final images those cameras captured showed a side of him few had ever seen. Just prior to his storybook ending, raising the Lombardi Trophy for the second time, he hoisted his twin 4-year-olds.
Marshall, say hi, bro. How's it going, buddy?
This was one of the first public appearances for Marshall and Mosley Manning. Unbeknownst to Peyton, NFL Films once named a secret project after them. In 2013, Peyton knew he was heading into the winter of his career. That spring and summer, he agreed to let a camera crew follow him around.
All right, sports fans, that'd be all I got for today.
To Duke University for his private workouts with brother Eli.
Good. Synchronized swimming there.
That's look good on video.
To his alma mater, the University of Tennessee.
Only thing I'd tell you is just, I know it's pack and go, but go ahead and just get your feet moving.
To mini camp and training camp in Denver.
You got 91 heat. You're throwing hot off of that guy. All right, so we're coming out.
And to the passing academy Peyton hosts each year with his dad Archie and brothers Eli and Cooper in Louisiana.
Let's space out a little bit. I'm starting to smell you guys.
Manning didn't want any publicity about the project and told the crew to keep it on a strict need-to-know basis. So NFL Films named their mission the M&M Project after Marshall and Mosley. Maybe the only people who would ever see the material, and filed the footage away in their vault.
When someone thoroughly exhausts an experience, they can't help but revere it. I revere football. I love the game. So you don't have to wonder if I'll miss it. Absolutely, absolutely, I will. Our children are small now, but as they grow up, we're going to teach them to enjoy the little things in life, because one day they'll look back and discover that those really were the big things.
Those little things were captured in the summer of 2013.
Throws to Welker. Welker's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Denver!
Little things that led to very big things during the 2013 season.
Throws to Welker. Welker's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Denver!
Hello, good.
Good.
Nice job, bud.
When Peyton had maybe the greatest year by a quarterback in NFL history, breaking the single-season records for passing yards and touchdown passes.
Hey, dude, you did it! Great job! Great job!
Now that Peyton is retired, NFL Films wanted the rest of the world to see the secret footage. And Peyton agreed.
It's no different than loading your golf swing, right?
Right.
So it's the same thing.
Hanging out his
Well, he loads it right or left, right?
far right last time we played.
Well, I can fix that. I'll give him a golf lesson while he's here, too.
Every golfer needs a swing coach.
Head to me.
Quarterbacks aren't much different.
That allows you to throw it at any time during that movement.
Yeah.
And when it comes to analyzing their game, there's no one Peyton and Eli Manning trusts more than Duke head coach David Cutcliffe.
Look at every phase of that throw. That's what you're hunting, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Cutcliffe was Eli's head coach at Ole Miss and Peyton's offensive coordinator at Tennessee.
First time I ever saw you throw at Tennessee, he was such a dynamic visual to see what I'm seeing right there. It was up and out, right?
Yes, sir.
Snap, no, ball. There you go, That looked like a game. We don't want to practice a mistake. One fumble at quarterback
One too many.
in a lifetime is one too many.
I hear you.
Wouldn't you agree with that?
I hear you.
Blitz! All throughout Peyton's career, back foot, load it. Whether we've done it in person, on film, you got to feel that. You've got to stick it. I've evaluated, commented, looked for change. Hunting quality, 18, hunting quality. So for the last 20 years, you've kind of become the swing coach. What are we doing today?
Turned 37 last
About
week.
5?
37.
After the 2011 season, when Peyton wondered if he'd recover from a serious neck injury, It was Cutcliffe who helped him rehab at Duke and return to all-pro form. In April 2013,
Make a play, so it's got to be perfect.
Peyton and Eli headed to Duke with some of their receivers for a 3-day passing camp. Well, 3 days for most of them.
Going through.
Peyton wanted an extra workout with Cutcliffe, so he arrived a day early.
Right there, good. Ball. Right there. Come on, come on. Get it out, get it out. Fast hands. Get it out, get it out. Ball. That's it. Get it out. Go. Work, work, work. Ball. Nice. The reason I'm trying to make you go fast is make you be you.
Yeah.
You got more muscle memory than anybody in this building because you've done the same thing, the same action for a living a lot longer than the rest of us, right?
Yeah.
We're starting year 16. Maybe it's the circumstances that he's had to overcome. That's exactly what we're looking for.
Yes.
I see a more intense, focused Peyton Manning than he was as a fourth year and a fifth year player. We all know how focused he's always been. That's it, that's all right. Great job bending your knees. That's good, last one, right there. Now, to me, you can't get enough of that.
Right now, that's been the best drill.
You can't get enough of it. How powerful is that athlete? I think that's probably a wrap.
One more, Connor. I got to throw a better ball to that.
Oh, I knew he wasn't going. I knew he wasn't going to end on that one. Do you know how many times I heard one more this time a year ago? More than you're going to hear it from Marshall and Mo. Perfect.
Coming up, a Tennessee volunteer and a rebel from Ole Miss worked together on the football field at Duke
Nice.
Good throw, E.
and battle it out on college basketball's most famous court. April 2013. The Manning brothers had each brought a trio of wide receivers to Duke University for a series of private workouts under the watchful eyes of Duke head coach David Cutcliffe. Peyton's pass catchers were Denver teammates Eric Decker, Demarius Thomas, and a brand new Bronco named Wes Welker.
I've never seen a group more eager than this. Good gosh! This is a coach's dream come true. This many eager football players, huh? We do know a little bit about throwing the football. We got a couple of average quarterbacks, so you guys' job's to make them look good, okay? Get them out here and get them going. Let's go. We got to go to work. The competitive part of it is nothing but fun for me. Right arm first. Tuck it tight. Tuck it, tuck it, tuck it. Accelerate out of there. Here we go. Come on, E. You got beat on that one. Got beat on that one. We'll find out who's going to start after the practice today. Here we go. We'll announce our starter. What do you think, huh? Peyton and Eli have had a silent competition going on all week. Yes.
Peyton and I are about to run a 40 and race.
Never.
I asked him if you wanted to fight for the bed, wrestle for it. He didn't want a piece of me. He can't handle me anymore.
That's true.
Who sits where in the car? Who gets where first? If you're happy, you know. Go! That boy E! That boy E!
He just didn't want to go.
Coming back. Every throw, every rep.
I can't see Eli.
Like any younger brother,
Too big a right tackle.
Yeah, he's standing in the way.
Eli took great joy in finding any way possible to get under Peyton's skin.
Where we're gonna have to hit a point, where the drill, perfect the drill.
You're killing me with that crunching.
I gotta get lunch.
Just have to eat the bag.
I wanna see, let's forget the, not easy, easier.
Lads, let me open it.
Quit. I can't hear what he's saying.
Here.
You're enjoying that, aren't you?
He really was enjoying
I'm
that.
trying to eat. All right. Sit. Oh. He's gone.
No. Give me that ball.
You're not allowed to play defense in this.
You're not? I think that's a good new rule. That might have been our conditioning for the day.
Yeah.
I can tell you this, it's incredible fun for all of us to be able to do this together. It's a gift.
We stayed up because Eli put Cutcliffe's phone in Chinese last night. And Cutcliffe was using Siri, trying to get it out, and Siri was talking in Chinese. Cutcliffe was so rattled.
He's asking Surrey, please put my phone back into English. How long did it take you to get it out of
Chinese?
I got it out after y'all went downstairs.
Oh, okay.
And then when I came down,
Surrey
got
it out for you?
Yeah, Siri.
If anyone was learning a foreign language at Duke, it was poor Wes Welker. The former Patriot received a crash course in Peytonese.
If it's cover two, you skip step. If the safety's coming down, you're breaking out. So full verticals is jet. It's almost like a scissors, so we call a slot hot. I'll do it like middle field open. So if it's Tampa 2, I'm banging you, stick it, and just go right over that inside. Boom. I'm taking it. Boom. And then there. That's what I want. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Hitting that freaking seam. That's it, man. If you know it's 2-man, you can run up and just run Gotti. You stay at 3. On that play, you got a 14. He's coming down. He's going to cross that safety. The landmark is right in there. Yeah. I think we're speaking the same language. So outside, well, just so you know, this is a 3. This is 12 to 12. He's chopping it, and he's thinking it's not a comeback. It's 12 to 12. That's good.
I don't like coming in there, looking, sitting.
You don't?
I don't.
You don't? Okay.
So whenever I'm looking at you, and sometimes I'll just run it under and just go.
Okay.
Because I feel like I got them and I'm ready for it.
We've had 5 practices since they've been here. He's got a sense of timing with Peyton already. We did a lot of red zone work today. Oh, right there. I love it. I love it. Can't stop it.
Okay.
That increased that career touchdown total. And that's where Wes is going to pay off.
Manning takes a snap, looks left, throws left. Welker's got it. He spins inside the tackle, and Wes Welker has his first touchdown as a Denver Bronco.
That's nice.
Play fake to Moreno. Quick throw in zone. Touchdown, Wes Welker. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Wes Welker. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Wes Welker. Touchdown, Wes Welker.
In their first 8 games together, Peyton threw 9 touchdown passes to Welker.
That's good, Wes. Felt pretty good.
Nice job, buddy.
But it probably only took Welker a few hours at Duke to realize that his new quarterback was obsessed with every detail of the game. Here's one example. While at Duke, whether it was on the field,
That back foot, that's it.
in the film room,
I feel like I'm almost, my right foot's not even doing anything.
But there, it does.
It's planting there.
Boom. One more. Good.
or the weight room, Peyton was fixated on making sure he was planting his back foot properly.
The thing that I think about the most is just that being not
Raising.
up. Like we were just doing a band drill, just, you know, there, as opposed to
Trying to use your body.
It's just you want that foot
It's tough.
in the ground, though, huh?
Absolutely.
I'm just saying. I mean, you
better
want
load your right
you want
hip.
to transfer.
Just like a golf swing. If I'm here, you know,
Put your hands on. Put your hands. I mean, so.
and then you can come up. You don't just have to go out. You can come up and out.
Yeah.
That's explosive.
Okay.
Look how much better the throw really is.
What's the difference? Just the right foot,
Just loading the right
just
foot.
loading the right foot.
Now, right there, that great. You'll feel it. You got to hear it. So you hear your hands today when you went, like that.
Yeah.
You ought to be able to hear those feet at the end. Exactly what you do, and you know the sound, don't you? Huh?
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. That right there. That's Peyton Manning.
You see that?
Yes, sir.
By finding the proper rhythm in his drop, Peyton literally was able to get off on the right foot.
Yep.
A frenetic rhythm has always suited Peyton's game.
Quick feet, quick feet, quick feet. Pick him up, put him down. Pick him up, put him down. That's great feet. That's great feet.
But he also could thrive at a more leisurely, reflective pace. That was the case late one afternoon at Duke.
That's what we put in today, right? Huh?
He was alone with his receivers and a play sheet.
Here we go. Dice right, Molly, Molly, Molly.
Reading defenses that only exist in his mind.
Try, trip, try.
Pointing out imaginary Mike linebackers.
52's Mike. Hey, watch him right there, Wes. Watch 52. He's coming. He's coming. 52's Mike.
Calling out audibles.
Easy, 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 easy. Check, check. Check Brown, Richmond, Richmond. Beta, Beta. Dallas, Dallas. Brown, Richmond. Right there.
Leading his team down the field. And at that moment,
we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good.
There probably wasn't any place in the world he'd rather be. Or anything else he'd rather be doing.
There you go. Here we go. Trips left. Trips left. It's real simple.
Coming up, Professor Peyton delivers a fascinating lecture.
We're the best at running this play, I can assure you.
Turn them hips, right hand. Good. Turn them hips, turn them hips, turn them hips, turn them hips. Good.
Rocky Top playing or something.
Yeah.
Huh? Need some Rocky Top or
yeah.
something.
Rocky Top, you will always be home sweet home to me. Peyton Manning's been singing that tune for a long time, returning to the University of Tennessee every offseason of his NFL career.
In my opinion, the best stadium around. If I'd do anything, if I could go back and have my 4 years in college all over again. It's the greatest time of your life.
In 2013, it was a place to help old friends.
1, 2, 3.
And to reconnect with his beloved volunteers.
What's up, Jalen? Peyton, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Paul. I come back every year, the same time in June, and for 3 days, work out with the Tennessee football team. And it makes me feel young. Good to see you, man. Hey, good to see you, too. You doing good? Yes, sir. Good. Kind of part of the team again. You know, stretch with them, throw with them. We throw routes. You doing good?
I'm good. I'm Josh Dobbs.
Josh, Peyton, good to see you, buddy.
Nice to meet you.
Good to...
I actually came to one of your camps.
Yeah.
Back in the 8th grade.
8th grade, long time ago. I never wanted to come in coaching and telling them what to do, but, you know, they would ask questions. Hey, tell me about my routes. Yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, anytime, yeah, be careful fading up the field, right? You want to come flat. Make sure that defender can't undercut you. And then there's an old habit, saying most quarterbacks, they throw to the guys that get open in practice. You know what I mean? It's just by human nature. So you get open in practice, you'll get it in the game, you know what I mean? That's who he's looking for, so. Of course, I enjoy talking to the quarterbacks and trying to help them. Good throw, nice throw. I always say, If you're late, if you throw it too far, you know, if you don't bend them, throw it too far, you know, vertical. That's the safety. We always say, that safety will give you a headache. You pull them too much, that safety will put you in the hospital. So headache, hospital, split them, right? Split them, put them in neither.
It's one thing to coach up some college players.
I'm ready, yeah.
It's another thing to coach up college coaches. But that's exactly what Tennessee's head coach Butch Jones asked Peyton to do.
Perfect. So, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for having me. A couple general notes here. Fire away. I have been impacted by coaching. I'm a huge believer in being coached. It makes a huge difference. I like to be coached, and I get frustrated when I'm not coached or corrected on a mistake that I've made.
What was supposed to be a 20-minute talk turned into a 3-hour class.
I'm a big believer in drills. You got a good drill, stay with it. These shorts were legal back in '94. Not sure they are, so that's '94. This is 2004, same thing. Here we are in 2012, still doing the same drill, so I believe in that. I've been doing those bags since '94. I never knew exactly why I was doing the bags, but I found out that almost 19 years later, it paid dividends for me, and I finally hurdled a guy. I thought he was a bag right there. So so you never know when it's going to pay off for you. Treating practice like a game. I'm a big believer in that. Right? You get better, you get worse. You don't stay the same. QB center exchange. This is a full speed period, in my opinion. This is not a BS period. I want the quarterback. I want him pointing hots. I want loud cadence. This would be like a 5-yard hitch. 4 quick snaps in a row, bad snaps. He's calling right, left every time I have to react. This is more of a hitch read, a blitz, where I believe you do have to get the laces to throw a hitch. Faking, in my opinion, is about one thing. It's about effort. If 10 guys are doing something on a play, the quarterback needs to be doing something. It's about effort, and it's about discipline. What does your pump fake look like? I don't like a quarterback to pump fake with 2 hands, because you don't throw with 2 hands. I don't like that fake. I want to see a little separation. I want to see a little shoulder lean that looks just like the throw. A good corner is not going to bite on a bad pump fake if the quarterback's feet and shoulders aren't kind of in alignment and timing together. Full speed, all your drill work. Once again, 1994, 2012, it doesn't matter. Film study. A quarterback or any player to watch film without a pen and a paper is an absolute waste of time. If you're not writing anything down, what you're seeing, then you're really not studying. You're just watching it, probably have the door open so the coach can come by and see you that he's watching film. You know, Monday morning after that game on Sunday, I'm making extensive notes about what we did against that opponent. If you wait anything past Monday, you really don't remember, you know, when you play Georgia the next year.
John Madden used to tell a story about Vince Lombardi. Madden went to a seminar once, and Lombardi talked about the same play, the power sweep, for 8 hours. Lombardi would have liked Peyton Manning.
Let the ball come with you, move away, and still be ready to throw. It's real simple, right? It's a 5-yard, what we call a short end route outside. We're the best at running this play, I can assure you, because backside, we don't try to do anything. He's running a seam. He's running the takeoff, he's running the flare. And the reason we're doing that is because we want to make it happen right here. If you give a quarterback too many perfect options on every single play, he's going to be always looking for that perfect, progression. I could take a 5-step drop.
Peyton probably would have gone all night if he didn't have another 6 a.m. workout the next day.
Inside the numbers, to the hash, you never want to complete it past the center.
You look at being at Duke, making his wideouts be there, run, spending 11:30, we walk out, but you know what? He's in the weight room today, working out. It's the drive to be the best of all time, and that's what makes Peyton Manning who he is.
We've seen who Peyton Manning is since he was a little boy.
You're going to be a football player when you grow up?
Mm-hmm. He's lived most of his life in the public eye. And it's amazing how little he's changed.
Single, single, single. Lexington, Lexington, single. Lexington, Y Martini. Lexington, F right taxi. Lexington, Y Martini.
Peyton is a metronome, repeating the same beats over and over.
Purple it, purple it, purple it, purple it, purple it. Purple, blitz left. Purple, blitz left. Purple, purple, purple.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning. I want to welcome everybody to the 7th annual Manning Passing Academy.
One of his most familiar beats is the Manning Passing Academy. 2013 was the 18th season for the family football camp.
Let's be careful teaching a kid a different throwing motion, right? If the kid spins it okay and it comes out, he's got a funny release, I wouldn't mess with them, right? Let's work with their footwork and their fundamentals, right? The worst thing we could do is have a kid leaving here, he threw it pretty good coming in and we screwed him up, right? For me, this camp every year is right before training camp, and whether it's the college players or the high school players, you're around guys that love football. And it's a great reminder of just for me, right before training camp, of to be how thankful and lucky you are to be still, playing a game. You know what I mean? I got a room with Eli. He snores badly. It's brutal.
I think I do.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Snores badly and sleeps naked. That's not cool, right? That is not right. I don't know why everybody has their phones on at football camp.
Each summer, more than 1,000 young quarterbacks and receivers come to the Manning camp.
That is part of the deal these days? All right, man.
Peyton holds court with just about all of them.
What was your most disappointing loss ever in the NFL?
Golly.
It was cool so far.
You want to list them for me?
I was just wondering what's your 40 time.
I forget if it was 4.3, 4.4, one of the two.
Oh, really?
Just depends, you know.
Were you ever a dual threat quarterback?
I'm still a dual threat. You can either throw it right or throw it left.
I want to get like a tight spiral.
Right, we all do. Believe me, I've been trying for 16 years.
As usual with Peyton, when the football starts, the joking stops, and the endless beats of the metronome go on.
So you got either there, that's called a hand fake, or a ball fake, all right? You went 1, 2, 3, hitched and threw, right? I mean, you got, look, just trust it. 1, 2, 3, throw. 1, 2, 3, boom. Good throw, good throw. We don't really want to run in the pocket. We want to just, at the same time, though, you got to move quick. Right, we got to be moving, right? You got, Julius Peppers coming to take your head off, right? So you got to get away from him, right? But then before that throw, I just want to see you just kind of breathe and just take a little off of it. The best thing somebody taught me in sprinting out is right before you throw it. I mean, you're sprinting for your life, is just relax. You got to just think about smiling. I just think about relax and breathe. You're going to be much more accurate. You see sometimes those passes that get up and come down real pretty. Kind of keep your chin tucked a little bit. Sometimes if you're throwing deep and you look way up, that ball's going to keep going up. Even if you're throwing a 50-yard pass, you don't want to, do this big, what's that called? Overstride, right? What happens when you overstride? That ball is going to sail up high, right?
If football is in their blood, the Passing Academy provides the Mannings nourishment. Because even a master of the game needs to remind himself that it still is just a game.
That's better. Come on, everybody out, everybody out, everybody out.
I'll work on 3.
Hold on, give me a little juice. Give me a little something creative. Let's go, hurry up now.
Creative.
Something creative, something
Hard
creative.
work on 3.
Hold on, no, creative. Hard work and safe completion. This is 3rd and 10. Let's go. Hurry up now, clock's ticking. Here we go. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Let's go, come on the clock, you're on the clock.
Swag on 3. 1, 2, 3, swag!
That used to be creative, not anymore.
1, 2, 3,
Kill us. I don't know what that means, but.
1, 2, 3,
go Broncos. All right, I'll accept that. I'll accept that.
When we come back.
You got it, Zach. Something good. It's a good theme for the day. Any day now. Clock's ticking. 3rd and 5.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Body language.
Many people spend a long plane ride watching a movie. Peyton Manning did view a film on his trip to Denver. Of course, it was film of a previous minicamp. And he took notes.
My film session on my United flight. This is from 6/4/13 practice. If you want to look at it real quick, guys, we ran 2:38, 6/4/13. I feel like the fakes are happening too soon. See what I'm saying? Doesn't that just look quicker to you if you were going to run, you know, versus cover 4, Z post, X comeback, and you wanted that safety to bite? I feel like I like for that safety to go, you know, what is it? The fake is the reason the route's going to get open. I don't know. What do you? I mean,
with the line being there selling it too, that's part of the deal here.
Okay.
He needs to hold the fake through the line rather than break the hands there.
Okay. The flight attendant gave me the menu at this point. She saw I was out of the napkin. So, Asian chicken wrap wasn't bad. So, anyway. He got me yesterday.
Oh, we got
bad. Fox, they got me bad yesterday. Sports Illustrated's doing the story on Welker. They wanted a photo. I said, I'm not doing it unless you put Decker and Thomas in there too, group shot. These three guys come out. I mean, they look like Chippendale. They look like Patrick Swayze and Farley in Saturday Night Live. They got a hidden camera. And Decker's so excited. Yes, this is what I want to wear. Did Patrick tell you? They want to get one, just shoulder pads. Just like that.
Seriously, that's what they said. They like you're done with practice. Like just sitting there in your shoulder pads.
No chance. I've never worn. I don't wear no shirt underneath my shoulder pads. I go, fine. I'm not doing it. This is like a playgirl.
Well, no, I think what the guy was. Come on, man. Show a little personality.
Come on, for the team.
Dude, they'll do a little spray tan. No. Come on. I was literally just visiting with the photographer. And he said it's kind of more of a looser shot.
Yeah, loose.
I don't know.
They took a picture though. The three of them are like, you know, most of them, I'm looking there like, just miserable. Absolutely miserable.
All right, Deck.
Yep. We smile or serious, right?
Serious. Very good.
Well executed. I did not see the hidden camera. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Sports Center. Ambush. Northwest left. Continental right. Travolta right. Jordan right. Looks right. Travolta right. Cattle. Bullets. Miami. Rhode Island. Clark. Sony. Dodge. Gillette straight. Maverick. Landry. Biggie Esiason. Maverick. LaRussa. Biggie Favre. Merlin Walsh. Biggie McNabb. Merlin. Gruden. Touchdown. Hurry. Check.
The thrill of a 2-minute drill doesn't come often enough at training camp. There's a repetitive nature to preparing for a football season. A practice is followed by a meeting.
However, we got to define the rules to get that more separation.
Which is followed by a lift and repeat. For most players, it's a grind that turns into Groundhog Day. For Manning,
Let's go. Take the next step today.
It was heaven.
Ooh. Separates the men from the boys here.
A daily opportunity to improve.
Let's go. Keep working now. Take care of your bodies. Get better on 3. 1, 2, 3. Get better. Come on, keep getting better now. Keep working hard. Get better on 3. 1, 2, 3. Get better.
And a chance to help others do the same.
Attaboy, Monte.
Case in point, Denver's young running backs.
Frazier, outside. Huh? Frazier is what? You said this. You knew the TV show. Crane, yeah. Frazier Crane. I'm surprised. I'm glad you watched Cheers, too. Short end. Short end. Don't tell me that. Born in 90. I'm covering you, right? He's coming to pick. If you just roll right now, I'm going. But work me. Like one step. Boom. Now you got me. Okay? It's a pick play. You said you played basketball. I'm not seeing it.
I'm so used to running these diagonals, I just go.
But did you play basketball?
I did.
You must not have started.
I started, we worked.
I mean, I'm just not seeing it. I'm not gonna lie. Carolina, first down. Check. There. That's it. Okay? Good job.
Perfect.
Good job.
That's really helping.
Good job. Good. Good. I can see it making a difference.
A scrimmage at the stadium broke up the routine of training camp. And not even a weather delay could dampen the fact that Peyton was ready to dive headfirst into his 16th NFL season.
Come on, one more. End zone.
We are set to start the 2013 NFL season. Peyton Manning has tied an all-time NFL record with 7 touchdown passes in a single game.
DT, great play. Got to come back and make a play. I knew I had the safety squeezing inside.
Manning to Eric Decker. Touchdown is a back shoulder throw.
Great catch. Great catch on the back shoulder.
Shotgun snap. Peyton looks left. He wants Julius Thomas. JT is there. Touchdown, Denver.
Julius, that's probably where it'll be, right?
Back.
With you especially. You know, I'll give you a chance to go up and get it.
Thomas just reached up and caught the ball in the back of the end zone.
With the fade, I think, with the perfect throw and the perfect route, it doesn't matter what they're doing. We can win, right? So I'm just saying, if we had to hang our hat on something, I want to rep our fades enough where we can hang our hat.
Close one for Thomas. Thomas is there. Touchdown, Denver! On a fade route. Perfectly thrown fade route by Peyton Manning.
No quarterback ever threw for more yards or touchdowns in a season than Manning did in 2013. But his season for the record books did not have a storybook ending.
Peyton hit as he throws balls up in the air.
When we return, Peyton's final chapter.
When I look back on my NFL career, I'll know without a doubt that I gave everything I had to help my teams walk away with a win. There were other players who were more talented, but there was no one who could out-prepare me.
Peyton Manning was not going to end his NFL career with a loss in Super Bowl 48. And no camera crew had to spend any more off seasons with him to learn how he would prepare to get back to another Super Bowl. If you spent one off season with him, you pretty much spent every off season with him.
Okay, you go.
Peyton's persistence paid off with a second Super Bowl title.
The Denver Broncos are world champions.
It marked the end of a remarkable 18-year career and 4 incredible seasons in Denver.
When I visited Denver 4 years ago, if John Elway had sat me down and said, Peyton, here's what we're going to do. We're going to win over 50 games, win 4 straight division championships. We'll beat the Patriots in 2 championship games. You're going to win NFL Comeback Player of the Year, another MVP. Your offense will set single-season passing record.
A record-setting performance, his 51st touchdown pass. Peyton Manning, the most passing yards for the single-season NFL record.
You'll break a couple more all-time records.
Peyton Manning now has more touchdown passes than any other player in NFL history. Peyton Manning has the most passing yards in NFL history.
And we'll go to a couple of Super Bowls. I think I would have taken that deal. When someone thoroughly exhausts an experience, they can't help but revere it. I revere football. I love the game. So you don't have to wonder if I'll miss it. Absolutely, absolutely, I will. Our children are small now, but as they grow up, We're going to teach them to enjoy the little things in life, because one day they'll look back and discover that those really were the big things. So here are the seemingly little things that when I look into my rearview mirror have grown much bigger.
There's an extra guy.
I'm going to miss figuring out blitzes with Jeff Saturday, Reggie sitting on top of the bench next to me, and perfecting a fake handoff to Edgerrin James. I'll miss Demaryius Thomas telling me that he loved me and thanking me for coming to Denver after every touchdown I threw to him. I'll miss putting in a play with Tom Moore and Adam Gase that ends in a touchdown. And afterwards, I'll miss recapping the game with my dad and checking to see if the Giants won and calling Eli. I miss that handshake with Tom Brady. I miss playing in front of so many great fans, both at home and on the road. And I'll even miss the Patriot fans in Foxborough. And they should miss me, because they sure did get a lot of wins off of me. And this is important. Football fans everywhere need to know how much they've meant to me over the years. Fans, you are at the core of what makes this game remarkable.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Freaking awesome. Wow.
All right,
Too
buddy.
cool. Thanks,
okay,
buddy.
You're welcome, man. All right, folks.
Who's your favorite football player, then?
My dad.
Your dad's your favorite football player, too? Well, you're on the right track.
Football has taught me not to be led by instead to be led by dreams.
All right, folks.
Who's your favorite football player, then?
My dad.
Your dad's your favorite football player, too? Well, you're on the right track.
Football has taught me not to be led by obstructions and setbacks, but instead to be led by dreams. Due to some good genes, I'm smart enough to know that those lessons can enrich who I am and where I go from here. I'm totally convinced that the end of my football career is just the beginning of something I haven't even discovered yet. Pundits will speculate that my effort and drive over the past 18 years were about mastery and about working to master every aspect of the NFL game. Well, don't believe them, because every moment, every drop of sweat, every bleary-eyed night of preparation, every note I took, and every frame of film I watched was about one thing: reverence for this game. When I look back on my NFL career, I'll know without a doubt that I gave everything I had to help my teams walk away with a win. There were other players who were more talented, but there was no one who could out-prepare me. And because of that, I have no regrets. There's a scripture reading, 2 Timothy 4:7. I have fought the good fight, and I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Well, I fought a good fight. I finished my football race, and after 18 years, it's time. God bless all of you, and God bless football.